Okay, so what's up? I am going to be doing a review of Chainsaw Man chapters 142 to 151. I do plan to be reading it and doing reactions to it with the blurred out in the future. I might wait for like a stockpile of chapters first. But anyways, we have a artwork by me, which I did a few months ago. Makima and Naruto there. Bang. So yeah. Anyways. So these latest chapters have been especially good. Right, Chainsaw Man is my favorite manga. Part 2, I do think this build up has been slower. I do think part 2 is just as good as part 1, but the build up has just been slower for it. And while there has been times where it's peaked and picked up related to Asamitaka and Denji's interactions and all, I do think since around chapter 140, this is where it's really starting to kickstart, and it's really starting to pick up now. And it's really great because, we get to see all these other people who are just like Denji, right? And not only do we get to see them, they come back. They come back. We have this asshole over here, Baruta, something like that, Barista. So, and I brought up this panel specifically. I'll mention just now. It's pretty cool, actually. But it's really cool to see them all back. Because I was wondering, like, are they immortal? Like, they can't be killed, right? But what if you, like, just destroy the heart? If you destroy the heart, can they be killed then? So, the katana dude from way back, he ended up reappearing, which was cool, which also makes me think, Rize, the tongue fetishist, she's gonna make a reappearance as well. Shock, right? So I'm wondering if she'll be brought back. I don't think she'll be forgotten, but I wonder if the author will bring her back and what they're gonna do with that. How they're going to bring her back. If you have any ideas, like any theories of your own, if you want to bring it up in the comment section below, that'd be an interesting discussion. But yeah, the latest chapters are really kicking off. It's like this whole war, and this panel is really cool because the whole apocalypse, end of the world thing, I mentioned it's really cool because of this. This whole line by Barista here, by the barista man, Baruse, whatever his name is, this dude, the molar man who removes his molar to transform. What's really cool is what he said here is a reference to this. This is a one-shot by the same author, which I highly recommend. It's about Nayuta. Now, though it's completely changed, but you can see it sort of filling in like a prototype, and it's just really cool seeing the references, but there's not much of an overlapping story. It's not really a prequel, it's just its own independent story, and it has no real bearing on Nayuta's character in Chainsaw Man, because their characters are just completely different except for the look and the name. But it's just so cool that this dude referenced to this, because that is quoted and said in that. I don't think that's a spoiler because that's mentioned in the description for it, but I highly recommend reading that. Give it a try. I've been very impressed with Chainsaw Man lately. It's been hard to wait to binge. So here's another panel from it. Beautiful artwork. I'm always amazed how they do the scenery. The scenery, and I don't know if the author does the scenery himself or if someone else does. Because I know sometimes they have teams of people working on mangas and they divide up the work. I learned that from Nozaki-kun. If anyone's seen that. But yeah, so it's been really fascinating. And then the latest chapters, you see Denji really tested, and he got the life he wanted. He got, his dream, a normal life, right? You got that with Nayuta and stuff, and it's like, what's your next dream? And it was kind of eerie when the last panel in chapter 151, where you saw Pochita just like waving to Denji. It's almost like out of context, it looks like he's the one who burnt the house down and everything, but he was waving to Denji to see, like, I think to reassure him that he's there for him, and to, like, you know, inquire about what he wants to do. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes along. I also wonder when Power will come back, but because there's unfinished business there, but definitely that won't be for a while. And we're going to see Rize, I would assume, soon. I'm very curious how she's going to come back and everything. If she's going to come back, she might not. She might not want any part of, you know, everything going on. Especially if, considering Nayuta is like Makima's reincarnation. A side note, by the way, it's very weird. Because Nayuta wasn't she born before Makima died? Like, she was already several years old. But then she's the reincarnation of Makima. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. Very interesting, though. But yeah, the latest chapters have been great. Again, this is an artwork I did. You can check the links in the description for my socials. I post mostly on Instagram and Twitter. I might post more on Pixiv, and I plan to do more speed paints and stuff for YouTube and for TikTok. So, yeah. Really cool, the latest chapters. I like Nayuta's character a lot. I was really worried she was about to die by Barista. Yeah, he really shook things up there, mixed things up. So that had me worried for a second, but yeah, I wonder if Nayuta's as strong as Makima. Because she's still so young, right? I imagine Denji's going to be able to tap into more of Pochita's powers, and there's just something that's going to happen there. Very interesting. I always find it funny. This is a side note, but I remember reading online, everyone in the community is like, yeah, the four horsemen, they're not as strong as the primordial devils and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then it turns out one of the four horsemen, the death devil, is the strongest out of all, which is hilarious. Because people would say they're fan theories as though it's fact, as though it's canon. But anyways, looking forward to the next chapters. I plan to do reactions to them. I don't know if I'll do it one by one or if I'll do like bulk, but let me know what if you have a suggestion, what you would prefer, bulk or chapter by chapter. And yeah, don't forget to give it a like and a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Hit the notification bell. I will be posting more. How much? I don't know, but you can expect bare minimum a video a week. I was focusing more on doing art and speed paints for a bit, and yeah, so there's some speed paints you can expect as well of my latest drawings, which you can see on my socials. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, bye. Me trying my best to blink.